Hey guys, and welcome to Aussie Reviews. Today I'm going to show you what a $10,000 chook shed looks like. Yep, an insane amount of money. I'll explain what I've done and how I've built it over the years. This is it behind me. So this monstrosity started off with the Royal Rooster Palace chook pen, and then I did some additions on that. So the chook pen alone is about 10 square meters, okay? Add another 30 square meters approximately of a chook run, and then you've got the ultimate chook pen. So let me show you around. On the external, I've got 16 panels. They're 1.2 meters wide by about 1.8 meters tall. Now these came from Bunnings, but I've added additional snake-proof mesh over the top and secured that just with zippy ties. At the end of each panel in the run, I've got large steel galvanized spikes that the posts sit over the top and hold that firmly into the ground. Also too, the snake-proof mesh here, I've run down and I've come out about 20 centimeters from the bottom, and I've also pegged that into the ground and then covered it with weed mat and then just the loose rock that you see. So that's going to keep out all the foxes and predators. On top of the ends, I've put caps. I bought these separately, and I've also Sikaflexed them in, so that stops any rain getting internal to the pipes and obviously rusting it over time. I installed a 3,000 litre water tank and also a pump and hose there to supply them regularly with water. This also helps me whenever I want to be able to clean out their pen as well. The entry door I've covered with snake-proof mesh as well, and just cut out a little bit here where I can open the latch to the door. The run is reinforced with aluminium beams, and we've also got some stakes that secure those longer beams into the ground, and we've got the snake-proof mesh running all the way along the top. So these are my golden girls, eyes of brown chickens, and I have 12 of these. The chooks don't take up a lot of space in this massive run, but if I want to upgrade with more chickens later, what a perfect area to be able to expand. So there is a latch here on the 1.66 metre tall door to the actual chook pen. However, I don't really use this. I leave it open at all times because I've got enough security on the chook run, you know, for them to be safe through the night. Internally, we've got the feed dispenser on the left, and I just top that up every day there with laying pellets. And on the right, we've got the water there. It's an automatic waterer, so they just hit it with their beak, and then the water obviously just automatically tops up there. Now a lot of people probably wouldn't bother, but I put in a 100mm thick concrete slab. Also the frame I bolted into that slab so it's extra strong, especially in windy conditions. So as you can see, the frame of the Royal Rooster Palace is pretty well constructed. We've also got colour bond. You can choose different colours with that. I just got it to match my shed colour in general. And you can see the cross beams at the top there. And just overall, it's a quality construction. In the enclosed area of their pen here, they've got two hardwood perches that they can jump up there and easily get access to the laying boxes. So as you can see, I've got one of the girls in there. I think she's just laid an egg, but we'll have a look. I can see some eggs in the other boxes there too. Look at that, fresh eggs. There is nothing better. You can easily access the laying boxes externally here. So if you didn't have the chook run like I've got and you just had this in your backyard, well, it's just so easy. You can just fold it down and pick up those fresh eggs. Beautiful. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the tour here of the chook pen. Have I spent way too much on it? Yeah, probably. I mean, over a couple of years, I have slowly built this up and learnt many things along the way. And basically I wanted to have a chook pen that was going to last for absolute years, and it was done right from the get-go. So as I say, the price all up, I've spent about 10 grand on this. This is an insane, I guess, project that blew way, way out of control. But if you want to have a look at something similar to this and what I've done sort of broken down, have a look at Royal Rooster in South Australia. This is where I've got the actual pen for, delivered here to Queensland with the extras that I got with the pen. Like I got a couple of different panels and a couple of modifications. It was just under 4 grand to be able to get that designed and sent up here. Then when you're looking at these panels, I got all these from Bunnings, so they just class them as dog enclosure you know, panels, so have a look at that. There's quite a bit of money in them, okay? They're not cheap, but they are really good quality. The bracing and the supports and the snake-proof mesh, that's not cheap either. You will pay a fair bit for that, but honestly, you want to be able to keep the rats and snakes and just all the critters out of your pen. That's my take on it anyway. I like having a concrete slab. I wanted to be able to just bolt the actual pen in, because believe it or not, I did actually have the pen originally get picked up by really strong winds in a storm and thrown onto the rocks that you see beside us, and actually broke a couple of the parts, so I had to then replace them. Having a water tank nearby, obviously, so you can easily top up the water is a great idea as well. You know, get yourself just a little pump and everything, and your chooks will be nice and happy. As you can see from the girls here, they absolutely love it. I do free range them as well. You know, but I've got to be careful because I do live on a farm. I've got a lot of eagles and birds of prey that come over. Thankfully, I haven't lost any chooks, but I do keep guard, if that makes sense. You know, if there's a lot around, the girls will usually let me know because they go undercover. And then usually if I walk outside, you know, the hawks sort of just back off a bit. So, you know, it's a bit of a balancing act, but I wanted something where they've got plenty of room, you know, on those days that obviously they're just confined to the coop where I'm out and about, and, you know, I can't just free range them. So, you know, I love my animals, guys. That's how I am. You know, but I just wanted a coop that was going to last a lifetime and a setup that I could hand down to the generations after me. Anyhow, if you enjoyed this and you're into homesteading, or you just love like organic produce, there is nothing better than those fresh eggs. You know, they just are so much better than the store-bought ones. And these guys here, especially if you've got kids, are just great. Kids will love them. They're just a great breed, the Isa Browns. They're as friendly as can be, and they become real pets. Okay, we'll leave the review at that, guys. Please give it the thumbs up and share it around if you like it, and we'll catch you on the next review.